Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nate here, Go Karts on Fishing, back at you with another video. So believe it or not, I got another riding mower for free. This one was on the side of the road. I got on the telly, called my boy Frank, the scrap guy. I was at work at the time, and dropped him a pin, and he went and picked it up for me. Awesome to have scrap guys for friends, man. They'll do anything for 20 bucks, almost anything. So I haven't really looked at it yet. I just got it yesterday. It's really dirty. It's got a little bit of surface rust. And let's take a look here. Got the old Briggs 2.5 or 12.5 horsepower. And it might be a 07. I'm still trying to figure out all that stuff. Let's check the oil, because this thing does have a bad oil leak. I did notice that. Looks like it got some fresh looking oil. Tastes like fuel. Tastes and smells like fuel. Let's take a look at the fuel. There's actually some decent looking gas in there. Or that could be decent looking water. It's got all the parts you need up here. I can order them from the part number. I think I have an air filter already for this one. We're gonna have to order some parts, I'm sure. Air filter don't look horrible. So let's see, deck is pretty dirty. I'll have to clean that up. One thing I did notice on this one is the damn tires are all holding air, so I ain't got to muck with tires this time, hopefully. That must be where he likes to keep it riding. Number 5. Fuel gauge. Rabbit turtle. There's your parking brake and your ignition switch. No battery. More stickers. Serial number. Uh-oh. We got a cut power cord. Pretty short too. That's gonna be a tight fit. I'll figure something out. That's gonna be the first thing I mess with, is gonna be that. Figuring out some kind of power cord. Got a ball on there. It's got a deflector here. Looks like some rocks hit that pretty good. Deck don't look bad from here, but we'll have to pull it out and look underneath her. I did see it's got good blades on it too. It's missing the grip tape, which I got that, no big deal. There's no heavy rusting on it whatsoever. How about that for an oil leak? So I'm betting it's leaking from right around here. Fix that up. I'm actually going to look up that couple of those grommets and order those grommets that go in there. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is figure out that battery situation, put a cable on there, and then we'll turn it over, see if she'll turn over. Ace just got here with his go-kart, and me and Bacon put a battery in there. Bacon's here, by the way. Got the brake on, and it turns over. We should just try to start it up. Uh-oh.
Look, fellas.
What happened?
Long time no for real.
Ace! Don't seem like it got as much compression as easy as turning over. We'll get back to you. Somebody shot your headlight out.
Yeah, something like that. There's new exhaust, new header.
Damn.
Custom brackets. Made and welded.
Custom. I love custom. Oh, that bitch is bad, dude.
So I took off the old air box that was all in here. Put the uni air filter, foam filter on, and then there was a breather box that it fed into. Pulled that off, replaced it with that. New radiator cap. It's got a new thermostat in it.
Water cooled.
We'll see. Does that reverse? Yeah.
Oh man.
Brand new brakes all the way around.
One seater.
Emergency brake works.
Those are bigger than normal tires too, ain't it?
That I'm not sure about.
I think so. Usually come with pretty small front tires.
Yeah.
And
Got the South Carolina stink.
I don't have to jump it off anymore. I got it running by key.
Dashboard.
Lights don't work right now, so I'm gonna have to upgrade those. But
Killer.
as long as it rides good today and I don't have any overheating issues or anything like that, I'll be able to move on to my next step.
Right. This thing looks great, man. That's a pretty dirty carb. She's got a bad oil leak. We'll have to see if we can figure it out. So I just had Ace, Trevor, and Bacon over here. They went for a go-kart ride. I'm not quite ready for them yet to go for a go-kart ride, but we did get this thing to pop off. It's got spark. I put my jumper pack on the back, and it did start fire up, but out of the fuel and the fuel lines look really bad. And I got the carb off over here, and I'm cleaning it now. I'm about to bust it open, see what's inside. It's a Nicky, so we'll see what we can do. I do got a spare gasket right under there, so let's get into it. I wiped it out, but I'll be honest with you, it was really clean. I pulled that jet out, it's clear. The needle and seat are floating, working good. So I might just slap it back on there, put some fresh fuel line and some fresh fuel in it, and see if she pops off. This fuel line's pretty caked, but I want to see what we got for fuel. If I could open a damn valve. There's a little bit of water in here, but the flow don't look too great. I bet that either that or it's just out of fuel. But I bet you that fuel line's collapsing. There's really not a lot of fuel in it. There's a little bit. The thing is about this gas tank is you cannot take it off. So, not very easily anyway. You might can pull this shroud and get it off possibly, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get some rags down in that gas can, unhook that fuel line, put some fresh fuel line on it, hook it up to the carburetor, and see how she goes. Alright, I got the new fuel line on there. I didn't have a fuel filter, but I did get the tank super clean. And I'm gonna plug in my jumper box here, and we'll see if she'll pop off. Not pop off the battery terminal, pop off start. Choky poo. Oh no. What happened? Oh yeah. She don't want to idle, but she runs. Freaking right, boys. Alright, that's a good sign. I could put that all back together. Seems like they got it idled down really low. Yeah. My new one. Alright, so she runs. Now let's see if she'll move. Look at it. Idling. Perfect. Alright, take a look at her. Oh, she's all dirty. We gonna wash her up. This one definitely needs a paint job, but we'll see what we can do. Last look at her dirty. There goes the Husqvarna. Good riddance. Alright, we're back to messing with the Murray here. Murray Select. And I'm going to pull this deck out from underneath it. I got it washed off a little bit, but I'm going to pull the deck out and clean it up best I can, paint it. I'm probably going to go around and rough up all this spots and tape it off real good and paint the whole damn thing, and it'll look like brand damn new again. And I should be able to get $450 out of this one, which was absolutely free. This deck's pretty nice, but it does have a couple of holes in it. I think I counted 3 altogether, but everything else is solid. It's a solid deck. The spindles all work. The blades are new. So I think I'm gonna clean it up and paint it, and maybe tack something over them holes just to keep grass from getting up there. But I'm gonna do another quick pressure wash on it. Then I'm going to take it apart. Alright, now you can get a better look at those holes and help me figure out if we're going to replace them or not. This whole assembly comes off with 2 bolts, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I'm going to paint all this up, but first I think I'm going to go ahead and hammer these back out and flat and throw a couple scrapes of metal on there. Scrap pieces of metal. Might as well make her right. Cut me out some templates. I got some thin metal over there. I'm gonna cut them out and weld them on there, tack them on there. I ain't gonna go crazy. Got all those pieces cut out and where they need to be. So I'm gonna weld them up right quick. And then she'll be ready for paint, kinda. Alright, I got the deck painted. Oh, I missed a spot. Should have painted that nut. And I still got to paint this stuff, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm not going to paint this. Freedom Mowers taught me that it don't help. That stuff just soaks up the paint. But yeah, that's done. So now I'm going to start taping off this thing, doing some sanding on it, getting all the loose paint off. Think how much better it's going to look. I'll tape these headlights off, paint all that, paint, like tape the stickers off, paint it off, paint it up, tape all this off, paint it. I didn't do a good job cleaning it, which I probably should pressure wash it again, but it's a lawnmower. I will pressure wash it again when I'm done painting, and I'll be sure to get all that off. But actually I just went to start it up and it spit a bunch of fuel out the exhaust. So that means the cylinder is getting, the head's getting full of fuel, so it's leaking past the float. So I might order a carb for this thing. It's an older style Nicky. It ain't got that plastic float in it. Of course, I took it apart and looked at it, but it wasn't too bad. Maybe I need to take it apart and clean that needle and seat, and maybe I can get it. But that's no big deal. It runs. I can fix that. I say we get it looking good, and then we'll sell it 450 bucks. Watch. Alright fellas, I pressure washed it off one more time, and then I went around and taped everything up. I gotta cut that piece of tape right there. But I sanded down all the bubbles in the paint. What I'm gonna do is put some primer on here. I gotta wipe it down again. Put some primer on here, filler, and then I'll go over it with black spray paint. I'll put primer all through here where it's real rough looking. Sanded down there where there was some paint messed up. And then once I primer it with the Rust-Oleum, I'll put a couple coats of black on her. And then finish putting the deck back together. And then Facebook Marketplace, $4.50. Sold! Got the first coat of black on her. Looking pretty damn good, boys. Wait till I get that grip tape on them foot pads and then paint the wheels black and put the deck back under it. This thing's gonna look nice. Haha, look at there. Just pulled all the stickers off, or all the tape off the stickers and the headlights. And she looks pretty damn good. It ain't perfect by far. I mean, you can see the old rust spots, but it's caked on there. That paint ain't coming off for a while. Keep it from rusting for a while. Everything's looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna put the grip tape down, and that'll help with making it look better. And then I gotta put that, damn it, I forgot to paint that crap the other day. I meant to paint this the other day and I totally forgot. But we'll get it fixed up. I'm gonna get that grip tape on for now. Got the grip tape on there. And now I also painted the part here. So I'll paint it up, be all backlit so you can't tell, but it's painted. And now as soon as that dries, I can put it on here and throw the deck back on. And freaking for sale. I'm gonna call this one Night Rider. Freaking black on black, boys. It's freaking sweet. Talking out a little slow. I think it'll burn that off pretty quick though. Coming out of the hole. Motor runs good. It's already slowing down. Fired right up. Next we'll do some mowing with her. Do some mowing with her next. So this little mower mows really good. Brakes work really good on it. So recap, we put a battery in it. We cleaned the carb out twice. We replaced the fuel line. Cleaned the fuel tank out. What else did I do? I still got to do an oil change on this one. All the tires held air on this one. I mean, this was a good little machine, and I had gotten this for free on the side of the road. I did pay my buddy 25 bucks to go pick it up for me because I was at work. But we painted the deck, patched a few small holes in the deck. That was easy. Everything else was good. The blades are decent on it already. As you can see, she does got a little hang up right there. That ain't no big deal. Now she's all dirty again. But luckily I took pictures before I mowed for Facebook. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't have to do a whole lot to this girl. pressure washed her, and now she's going for sale. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure how it came together because I worked on it like over a week here and there, so the clips will probably be kind of weird, but it is what it is. All done. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I don't know if the next video is going to be either on that Husqvarna or back in the back there I have a Power Pro I've been working on. It's that green one behind the John Deere. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like, leave a comment. But wait, there's more. I was draining the oil, and you can kind of tell it's got some fuel in it, and I noticed something. The fuel tank is cracked, and I also believe it's blown out on this seal right here going back. I do not have one of those, so I'm gonna have to go on to eBay or something and see if I can find one, and I'll get back to y'all. Man, I thought this thing was gonna be sold today. This might have been the demise of this mower, why it ended up on the road. It looks like the guy had the tank out. I'm surprised I didn't smell fuel while I was mowing, but I didn't put very much fuel in it. But it is absolutely blown the F out. So this is no good. There's a crack right there. This tank is trash. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't have one back there. I do have a tank right there I can clean up and see, but the spout is in the middle to where this one's off to one side, so I have to see what I could do. I might can make something work here. Fingers crossed. So I think I can make this tank work in it by taking that piece of wood, cutting it down, using these two screw holes on the inside to make a little shelf, and then well, I need to measure the width of here so it'll fit down in there. And it'll be kind of hard to get to the gas cap, but it is, you can't get to it. So I'll show you guys the finished product. Thought we were almost done with this one. All right, I got the new gas tank in there, and how I did that was just put two 2x4s right there, screwed in with the original bolts, and then tightened it down right there with a wood screw and a washer. Both sides done. I cut out this and then put some quick edge on there. Just keeps it from cutting you, and I think it looks pretty damn good. The gas tank didn't clean up very good, but it holds fuel, and you can barely tell. So there she goes on the Facebook. And if you made it this far, please leave a like, and tell me, hey, I stayed till the end, and I will return the favor. I appreciate it, guys. Have a good day.